And first of all, I want to thank the council for staying out this late to let everyone get their voice in. It's really important to me.
We're in the first part of our meeting. We're not even halfway done.
Yeah, and I do appreciate that.
Running for city council already.
I know. It's all the politics in Concord, and I love the city, and I love the atmosphere and all of the diverse discussion that happens here. And I think it would be a shame if we took this action, especially because of the sort of the way that it was acquired with the intent of the application. I know someone else asked you what you thought a free stater was, and I understand you can't answer. So let me just really try to quickly sum it up. It's made up largely of libertarians, and one of the tenets, the basic tenet is a non-aggression principle. We're peaceful by nature. We don't believe in the initiation of force. And I find it an irony that people who espouse this and discuss it and debate it using words are answered with a vehicle capable of defending, armored positions. And if we can't trust the people who put in that application to understand the nature of the Free State, which is very well documented and easy to talk to any of those members, I don't think we'd want them in charge of a platoon that uses such force or uses such defensive abilities. I'm sure there was other things I wanted to say, but I know there's lots of people who want to say it, so thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Gideon. Sir, way in the back.
They want the microphone.
Good evening, hello.
Name's John Palomo. I am a fellow Granite Stater. I currently live in Londonderry. A lot has been said tonight, going back and forth with a lot of things. I'd like to make this real quick. First of all, the gentleman who urged you to watch the promotional video, this is not something someone made up. This is a video that the company itself made as a sales tool to present to people who are interested in purchasing this vehicle. Do look for that video and watch it. This is not a defensive vehicle. It is not marketed as a defensive vehicle. It is not meant to be a defensive vehicle. Second, the young lady pointed out earlier that in the city of Concord, it's been 2 murders in 10 years. Is that true? I come from a city where that's every weekend. You do not need this vehicle, and that city doesn't have one. And I'd like to point out one last quick fact. Before I came here tonight, I wanted to do a little research on this myself and make up my own mind before I had anything to say about it. I did a quick Google search. So all I did was put in protests turned violent in New Hampshire. The first item that came up was the incident that Representative Lambert brought up earlier that happened back in June in front of the State House. The next item, and I had to go through over 120 different Google entries on that one search. The next item that brought up a violent protest in the state of New Hampshire was in 1765 in Portsmouth, when the Stamp Act was passed, where a mock funeral of liberty was held. And that was the British saying it was a violent protest. It does not happen in this state. We have, every 4 years, the eyes of the entire nation is on this state. You're all politicians, you see this, we're all citizens, we see this every 4 years. This is going to be the most politically motivated state in the country. It does not happen here.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you. Who's next? Right in front.
I would like to extend the comments of Alex Weed, who discussed information that we know that you don't know. I believe when he